Hi Jennifer, I hope you're really well. I'm just out on my evening dog walk, but I thought you could look at the scenery rather than me. Sorry to hear about Barry's finger. I hope it's nothing too serious. He's definitely got my sympathies. It's frankly anything injurious at the moment. Anybody who's got that has got my sympathies. We are just walking. It's a reservoir just over the road from where we live. Actually, we've got a park next door and a reservoir just over the other side. And thought you could join us for a little bit of our evening dog walk.
We'll take you to see the swans.
Sorry for not getting back in touch sooner. To be honest, I've not had a huge amount to tell anybody because I sat on your arse in bed not doing a great deal. There's a bit of a waterfall there. It's a little trough at the bottom to catch all the shopping trolleys. Not that we'd know anything about shopping trolleys, would we? Yeah, not got a huge amount to say really. So I've been working from home and not doing a deal else. I have sort of reached the point finally where I can get out and about and I can drive again and things like that. This is Kings Mill Reservoir, by the way, because it all was a mill at one point. Now it attracts some wonderful people. There's a viaduct we just walked over. This is where we get all our local drinking water from, which is a bit scary, frankly, if you see the numbers of rats and things shitting in it. But yeah, nice to plod around in the evening. Oop, zooming the wrong way. Yeah. Evening. We'll check that's recording. There it is. Quality. This is video attempt Mark 2 after me fumbling my phone and frankly lots of unwelcome passers-by winding my dog up. Stopped yesterday's video recording, so today we are here. This is and you probably think I'm making this up, but this is a place called Blidworth Bottoms. I'm not quite sure why Bottoms, but it's Blidworth Bottoms in the hamlet of Blidworth. It's a place I take my dog a lot because, well, there's no bugger here and it's very nice. It's a magical place. Lots of big trees, sandy path, so it doesn't matter when it's pissing it down, which happens here a lot. That's why everything's the colour that it is. And yeah, it's just fab, really. So, where was I? I think I was about to compliment you on your banana bread empire. Sounds very impressive. It sounds like you're really the go-to person for all things banana baking related. I had a mate actually who did the round the world tour thing. You know, when you could get like 5 stops in 2 years. And he did Australia, he did the fruit picking thing. I don't know if people still do that, but I just remember his well, firstly admiring the holes in his legs from the redback bites, and his story that the first thing they told him was, don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them. They just want to get to the ground. And then just, yeah, spending days of having rats, snakes and spiders crawling down his back while he's slinging these big bunches of bananas all over the place. So I guess that might have been your neck of the woods. I don't know where they grow all these things. There's Oscar. Looking for fox shit, no doubt. Or something unpleasant that he can roll in. So yeah, that sounds amazing. If I was a bit nearer, I'd definitely take you up on the offer of some. Yeah, awesome. And yeah, again, I think I touched on Barry's finger yesterday, which is probably more than he can do at the moment. Ba-bum. Yeah, I hope he's all right. It's I don't know if that was Satan's revenge, which I've got to say is an awesome name for a chicken. And the tale of slaughtering the cow, I think, was on your last email, which that's very rural. For somebody who gets all of his meat from a supermarket, not quite know how I feel about that. Well, part of me sort of thinks it's very traditional and probably the right way to do things. There's part of me just vaguely picturing the scenes in the village at the end of Apocalypse Now. So I'm assuming Kirk, whatever his name was, doesn't reside in your neck of the woods. But yeah, gosh, this is hard work. It's uphill and down dale. But it is very nice, isn't it? I'll slow down, take it in. Big pine trees. I think the theory was, I can get these to focus. There we go. I think the theory was that they'd chopped down all the Sherwood forest and burnt it all, because that's what we do. We're English. We ruin everything. And so what a good idea to get some of those fast-growing pine trees from Scandinavia and grow some of those. And so this is what we've got. But the reality is that pine trees generate really acidic soil. So where you've got lots of pine trees, you don't get an awful lot of anything else, and they grow tall and thin and just completely block out the light. So I don't really know if you can get the perspective of how tall these things are, but they're freaking huge. And I'm going to stop at that point because the dog's just yanked my broken arm and I'm in quite a lot of pain. I'll speak to you later. Right, we're going to try again. I've hopefully sensibly swapped arms. So the phone's in the broken one, and the dog's held in the other one. I'd normally let him off, but out here in the winter. But he's got the recoil of a stick, which is, it's not good. I don't know if you know, but sticks are notorious for their poor returning ability. But there's this time of year where I can't see what's coming up. I'm a bit low to let him off, but usually it's really quiet. Oh, big pile of horse shit. We're not eating that. Come on. No. No. Okay. We are going to try again using the shonky arm, the broken arm, to hold the phone. And the good arm to hold the beast. It's worse than any toddler in one of these. I never used to be an outdoorsy person. Border collies will make you an outdoorsy person. So just missed a nice walk actually through a bit that's really overgrown with ferns and stuff. Looks like something off a film set. Really doesn't look real. Sort of one of those awful 50s thing where, I don't know, the Wizard of Oz or Red Riding Hood's about to trot through. But it got spoilt with Oscar encountering a couple of dead squirrels and several large piles of horse shit. So, which horse shit is one of the tastiest substances known to dog kind. Who knew? Who knew? Oz, come here. Not going up there. Come on. Come on. So, right. What we're talking about next. I suppose if this was your neck of the woods, there'd be two things. Firstly, the sky in the middle of summer probably wouldn't be covered in those big white fluffy things, so you don't get to see the sun. And I've got no worries about walking through the undergrowth, because other than rarer than rocking horse shit, occasional adder, there's nothing really very dangerous out here. And the biggest animals we're likely to encounter, or most dangerous ones, are, I don't know, rabbits, hares, deer. Oscar likes deer. When he sees a deer, he's gone. Usually for, well, till one of them drops. But yeah, no note ropes in Nottinghamshire. Oh. So I've been wondering to ask you. So you've got your life out in the middle of nowhere. Do you like? It sounds a bit like the Australian version of the good life, that you're all about self-sufficiency and all that sort of stuff. But do you do work as well? I mean, is that, I don't know, I suppose if it's a small audience, that's maybe work enough. I'm interested anyway, because if somebody who spends his days working in an office, and this is as close to nature, frankly, as I get, I think your life's really interesting, actually. I always admired that about you, and regretted that about my life choices, that you just you did it. you know, you decided that, scratching my head, probably shouldn't do that, extreme close up. You decided that uni wasn't for you, and so you knocked it on the head. You said you were going to go live on a beach in Australia, and fuck me, you did it. I just think it's amazing, to be honest. I did bits and bobs. I went and you're doing your bugger. I went off and worked on the south coast in a holiday camp for a year, and spent a summer working in Zante, which is in Greece, which was fab. And actually, I went there because I split up with a girl from Australia. I was supposed to, the money I got that took me to Greece was going to take me to Perth. I'm a little bit disappointed that we split up about 2 weeks before, and I spent the money on a one-way ticket to Zante. I spent the summer off my tits, really, I suppose, in Lagunus. It was pretty good, but a bit gutted. I've never seen Australia, to be honest. I mean, it's sort of, once you're in your 50s, you do start re-evaluating a little bit, don't you? So, yeah. What are you doing, boy? Right. Just checking I can still know where I am. I spend a lot of time in here, but when it all grows, it all looks really different. All looks really different. So yeah, I was interested in knowing, I suppose, what you did for a career, because obviously you've managed to escape the rat race. Yeah, I don't know, what else in the 30 odd years since I've seen you? Oh my gosh. Right, I'm going to pause there because I think we have the scent of the lesser spotted squirrel. I'll see you later. Right, going to give it one last go. Me in the dark. I'll try turning the camera around the other way, because frankly I think there's only so many interesting variations on the pine tree. You can really deal with, eh? Let's see if that will zoom out a bit. No, it won't. Don't eat that, Oscar. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think I was talking about how much I admired your bravery just to go off and do whatever your heart desired, really. I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, General Kurtz, Apocalypse Now? It was General Kurtz, wasn't it? The village at the end, for the chopping all the animals to bits. Weird visions of that. What it's like where you are, your neck of the woods. I'm sure it's really not, but that's where it took me. You can tell me now you've never watched Apocalypse Now, aren't you? I'll be very disappointed. So yeah. What else? It would be awesome actually to get your address at some point, because I do fully intend to return the favour. Been thinking that I might be able to send you some beer. Probably can't actually send you the beer, could probably send you the kit if you're up for brewing a bit yourself. I think, maybe. It cost the price of a small brewery to ship it over. A little bit appalled still about how much it cost you to send over what you sent me. But lovely nonetheless, and genuinely very much appreciated. And I would like to do something to return the favour. Yeah. I'm assuming when you're saying Barry chopped his finger, I don't know you guys out there, because you're hardier stuff in Australia. So I'm assuming that the finger's still there. When you say finger, it's not actually some sort of euphemism for lost his arm or anything like that. But yeah, really hope he's okay. Hope you're both okay. And yeah, I'll try and do this a bit more regularly. Yeah. Part 4, just to say, seriously, England needs to sort its summers out. I mean, honestly, it's July next week. Oh. Really? We're all going to get rickets over here. The whole rest of the world is dying of bloody global warming and being desiccated. And all the water the rest of the world didn't get, we got. Yeah. Anyway, so, hope you're really well. And I'm going to stop waffling. It's quite hard to think of things to say while you're walking. But anyway, take care.